This program is different from any other program that I've used simply because David is different. David really listens to the things that you want to achieve. So I had my consultation with David, and I walk in and I'm like, who's this short, skinny, muscular dude, and how's he's going to tell me? But when I say David listened to what I wanted, took out his little white paper and pencil and, his analytical way, analyzing everything that I'm telling him that I want for me. And he put a program together, not only a food program, but a fitness program that totally blew my mind. Now, other trainers that I've used in the past, and I've used a few, other trainers that I've used in the past, they do have, and they did have programs, but they were more so tailored towards every body type. So, for instance, for a female, we want a bigger bum. So if you want a bigger bum, these are the 5 exercises that you do. Everybody got those same 5 exercises, whether this person did more reps and this person did less reps, it didn't matter. Everyone got the same program, but David is different. So not only is he putting together a program for me to target areas that not only are going to get you, and I'm specifically talking about me, get me what I wanted, he was targeting muscles that no one had ever talked to me about. That was totally different than anybody else. And that's what got me, my antennas perked up. Like, wait a minute, this guy is talking to me about, a muscle groups that I didn't even know about that would target, this area and that area and how they intertwine together and, talking to me in layman's terms so that I can understand and also agree with him that, hey, that's right, I do need to target this and that after he explained it to me. Because for me, all I want to do is a curl, for example. But he breaks down so many things about so many exercises. You have, no choice but to trust him. He leaves you with no choice but to trust what he's saying. And I did, I listened to him. I followed his plans. He had me on a meal plan that was amazing based on, macros and my fat count and my protein count, things that I had never encountered before by, from other trainers. Now, other trainers, don't get me wrong, they have meal plans also, but with David, he tailored my meal plan to go hand in hand with my exercise program, which worked beautifully for the goals that I had. Now, I have had other trainers who have given me meal plans, and I lost weight drastically. Who doesn't want to lose a couple of pounds? But I lost drastic weight. So it was not proportionate because I wasn't hitting my fitness goals, only my eating goals or my goal to slim down. But with David, not only was he slimming me down, but he was building me up at the same time. Listen, if you have, if you're thinking about working out with David, I say do it, because the only thing you're going to achieve with David is the success that you have come to him thinking that you are going to get, because David is listening. And if you tell him, okay, this is what I want, he's going to tell you, okay, we can achieve this. This may be a little out of reach, maybe not, but he is going to be very real with you. Very real with what we can do, what we cannot do. I say, if you're thinking about using David, use David. There are so many things that I couldn't do before that I was able to do, and I am able to do now. For example, I could not do a pull-up to save my life. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I didn't know if, I didn't know what it was. I just couldn't do it. But the program that David had me on, it built up my strength in my shoulders and my back, my abs. I remember the first time I did one pull-up, and I was so excited. I'm telling him, I did one pull-up. I did 2 pull-ups. Maybe the next week, I did 5 pull-ups. I am able to do pull-ups where people are looking at me like, look at her go. She is doing the dang thing. Like, that's something I attribute all to David, because I couldn't have done it. I just couldn't have. I didn't have the knowledge on what to do, because you think you go in the gym and you just jump up on that bar and pull yourself up. No, it's a process. And David got me through that process. He got me to that level, and I couldn't do that before. So I credit him, immensely. The best thing and the thing that I have taken away from my experience with David is just to believe in the process. It is a process. It's not something that's overnight. If you have goals that you want to achieve, it's not something that you can, look in a magazine or look on Instagram and just immediately say, okay, I'm going to work out for a week and I'm going to get it. No, it is a process, and you have to trust it. And above all else, I have learned through David not only to trust the process, but to trust the person who is presenting you with the process. Trust it. Use David. He is amazing. Not only do I trust him on, fitness and health and food, but a variety of other things. I would call David before I would call anybody else, just to ask a random question. He is a great person, a phenomenal trainer, and I say definitely use him. Thanks. Bye.